Today we're going to talk about the urine and saliva test. Now, the urine and saliva test is based off of something called Rbti, Ream's biological theory of ionization. And the basic idea is that the light energy that comes from the sun that gets transformed into the nutrients into our food is then transferred into us. That energy is transferred into us in the way in which we either digest our food or the way in which we don't do a very good job digesting our food, which then affects our health and or affects what we're able to get rid of. So when we eat food, especially healthy food, there's going to be less toxic breakdown, for example. And so the urine and saliva test gives us information like the pHs, the conductivity, the different breakdowns of the different parts of the urine, whether or not there are materials inside of the urine that are a representation of how well the body's actually receiving the information and the energy from the foods that we're eating, and or whether or not we have kind of toxic breakdowns, and or whether or not we're just not digesting those foods and therefore it's not supporting the overall energy expenditure of the body. We need to take in a certain amount of energy in order for us to be able to function, right? If you don't eat for a couple of days or a week, you're not going to do very well. And so it's really important to understand that those are pieces of information in conjunction with all the other tools that we use to gather information, that we use that urine and saliva test that again gives us that information on what's happening with the stomach, the gallbladder, the liver. Those are going to be represented in those urine and saliva tests. So it's a really important piece of information to be able to help us know specifically what kind of foods and or what kind of diet is going to best fit your particular situation. So hopefully that was helpful. Dr. Fisher signing out.